my YouTube channel. I have not said that in a while. I think it's so fitting that the same weekend that my fave is back on YouTube, Tierra. I'm also back on YouTube. That's just crazy, right? I'm filming today a life update video, answering all of your questions. Why haven't I been posting on my channel? Why am I not posting on the couple channel? What has been up with me? How am I doing mentally? Are Zen and I still together? Um, Everything they ask me, I'm gonna answer now. Open I can't hear me because I use my external mic because I think that the mic in my phone something right about it, so I forgot to get my new phone. But until then, I'm using my external mic, and I got the questions here on my iPad. Okay, you guys know how that lighting thing works. The light just changed because it was started to focus on my iPad. So let's go. I'm hoping to skip none of the questions. I just want to give you guys a fulsome update about where I've been, what I've been up to, and I hope this video does a very good job at that. And hopefully I can go back to posting once a week, then work my way into my groove of posting twice a week on YouTube. First question, I just want updates on your pets and your mental health. Okay, so let's start with the easy part, which is my pets. Canes, which is my dog. He's a shit palm. He's outside right now. Canes loves outside. He's very fast, so he likes to see little cars drive past and stuff like that. And I think he does kind of like the time to himself some of the times. Yeah, him love a little head up here and there, but he loves to be outside. So he's outside right now. And my cat, Rory, which would be my first pet in this relationship, is in his cage. Why? Because Rory did something bad. And I'm trying to not encourage poor behavior. So Rory is on timeout. Maybe you'll probably hear him meow and gesture to me while we're recording this video because he is a master manipulator. He knew what he did, and he knew that there would be a timeout, and he's still trying to be like, me, mommy, me. I ain't like that, but I'm ignoring him. As it concerns my mental health, I would definitely say I'm okay. I'm doing fine. I'm doing fine. I mean, of late, I haven't really been very social. I can put it like that. I haven't been very social lately, and a lot of people who I would used to talk to like on a daily basis or a weekly basis, or people who are used to hearing from me probably haven't heard from me in a while, and I probably feel like, you know, I cut them off or I have beef or pork or chicken with them. This is really to confirm with you, sirs and ma'ams, that that's not the case. I just really haven't been feeling very social. So as far as like talking to people go, I think really the only people who hear from me is like Tony and Christina. You guys know my best friends, Tony and Christina. You know Netanya and me from the podcast. I still talk to Netanya very often, and Rush Cam and I talk very often, and we would see each other very often because he always come up to my workplace to visit me. So yeah, other than those people and Zenka, we live together, I really don't. And it's nothing personal. It's nothing personal. You're still my friend. I still want to go out. You can still call me, but I'm just navigating a lot of feelings right now. And these are not negative feelings either, but it's just that it's a lot of things that I'm going through mentally and preparing myself, you know, for another stage of my life. So I'm not ignoring you or cutting you off or anything melodramatic like that. I just don't really have much to say because a lot is on my mind. Okay, how are you hanging on during the pandemic? Sometimes I forget there's a pandemic. It only strikes me when I want a drink and I can't just get up and go get a drink. That sounded mad alcoholic, but I'm gonna let it stay. Um, I still go to work every day. Once it's not a no movement day, I still go to work every day. So the pandemic, it just makes me tired that I can't go out like I used to. But other than that, I think I'm hanging in there pretty well. How's the new job treating you? This is a question that multiple people asked. So, yeah, it's been a great 3 months, and that's another part of the reason why I haven't really been posting on my YouTube channel because I really want my 3 months at this job to count. Because when your first 3 months you're on probation, and I'm really trying to do the best that I can do for Devon House during this time. Y'all can follow Devon House at Devon House JA on everything. Devon House is now on TikTok. Please follow Devon House on TikTok. I'll be posting a lot of content for the brand over there. So yeah, the job has been good. My manager is nice. My office mate is nice. I get along with everybody. It is a better environment for me than where I was before. It's more like it's more me, because I just want to be able to create content and make connections with people and not feel stressed and anxious all the time. And I like that about my job, that anxiety doesn't live there. I also like that at 4:30 is when work ends, and like trust me, enough time I stay at work longer than that. Sometimes I stay at work until like 5:30 or whatever. And I'm telling you, I'm the only person in the mansion, like everybody gone home. And I love that it's all about preservation of self for me. I applaud them for being able to just go home. It's so important that when work is over, you got your yard. And I like jobs that encourage that. Period. I do. I like that. So I like my new job. I have absolutely no complaints. If I was to dig for a complaint and nitpick, I would definitely say we're going to work every day part, but I think that will get easier over time. I think I'm just not used to it because I've been working from home for over a year. So yeah. Then somebody said, what happened to the Den and Zen channel? I'm not seeing nothing over there for a while. And the truth is, Zen wants to record and Zen has ideas, but I just really haven't been in the mood, and I'm not sad. Please don't comment in the heart below. I'm not sad. I just have a lot on my mind and preparing for and different phases, and I just don't feel as social as I was before. I'm not sad. It's not sadness. I just going through different emotions. I just don't have the energy. So then I'll be like, come record a video Sunday now. And I'll be like, yeah, let's do it. And then Sunday I'll be like, all cap, I don't want to record a video. I will eat or dinner. I'm gonna lie down. Yeah. Miss your videos, the old ones, may I watch back, and I hope that you're okay. Thank you so much for watching my old videos. My friend Jody, Joe Sam, she literally just puts the videos to play in the background and just let them stay and just make it watch out all of my ads them so I can make my coin. And a friend like Jody will y'all keep watching them old videos, please. Thank you. Your YouTube isn't your life really, but I haven't seen a video in a while, and you even have a cat and a dog now. What's up? YouTube used to be my life, like, if I'm being honest and fair. I don't even consume a lot of YouTube that much anymore. I just watch like toxic pranks with the Jamaican couples because I live for those. People abusing their partners constantly about the same thing. I like it. People say they get bored of pranks, but I really love that. That's the only thing I watch. And I used to watch like a lot of YouTube and get a lot of inspiration from a lot of different places. But even that, I just not in the mood for again. I'm not sad. Don't drop my heart. I just in a different phase right now. Are you and Zen still together? Well, judging from my background, this is our house. I think we're still together. Yeah. I mean, if I broke up with Zen, the first order of business is that you guys would start to see a whole different background in like my pictures and stuff. Second order of business, if I broke up with Zen, guys, I couldn't have no pets because my daddy said absolutely no pets at the house I'm living with my father. no pets is a major rule. So I don't know what I'm gonna do with Rory and Canes. Yeah, but men's and breaking up, I would really advise you to look out for that. How is your baby? I'm talking about your cleaning service business. Oh my God. Call It Clean has definitely been such a joy for me. It really isn't about the money, it's really about connecting people with honest, hardworking helpers and having people tell me their great experience with my business. That makes me so happy. Like, I would have had like 3 or 4 bookings on Friday, and like all the clients came back and told me how much they loved it and how amazing their space looks, and that definitely made my Friday. You guys can follow my cleaning business at Call It Clean JA on Instagram, and if you want to book, you can just click the link in its bio. Yeah. How is Mr. Denzel doing with you no longer living at home? I think that my father has definitely adjusted to it way better now. Like at first, my daddy used to really miss me. Not that him don't miss me now, cause I still miss him. I wish I could have go look for him today, but it's lockdown day. Stay into the Ross yard and Love Road too much. But he's adjusting better. My daddy loves me, and then he calls us every day. Checks in on us a million times. He still cooks for us. Yeah, and my daddy is also helping me prepare for the next phase of my life, and he's just really so excited for me and Zen, and we love that. We stand Daddy. Daddy is our pillar of strength here in Jamaica, because you know we have mommy as well, but Daddy is physically here with us, and yeah. But yes, we have great parents. I don't know how we would cope without mom and dad, but yeah, they're awesome. Have you achieved any of your goals you set for yourself this year? I have. And that will all be revealed in a different video that is not far away. But I have accomplished a lot, and one of my major goals for this year, though, guys, was definitely starting a business. And I'm happy that I was able to take that off of my bucket list, because it's been on my bucket list from 2019. And so I'm happy about that. Yeah. Miss you and Zen, why haven't you been posting? Okay, guys, go ahead and comment below. Now is the time to comment below. Go ahead and comment below some stuff that you'd want to see me and Zen do. We do have some stuff in mind. Probably record a video with Zen today, depending on how he feels, because he's a little miserable, generally. Okay, never hear. He's a little miserable generally, so I have to like see how I do. But if Zen is doing fine, I'm gonna record a video today. Why am I whispering? He cannot hear me. Anyways. Are you and Next Jenner friends? Like, you know, I think people love when people aren't friends, and I don't know why. Like, when I find out that like friendships that I would have watched online are like over, I'm genuinely sad. Like right now, Dara and Ken breaking up have me feel away, and I don't know either of them. I don't know why people celebrate, you know, relationships falling apart. People want you to break up with your boyfriend. People want you and your friends to stop talking. But no, me and Next Gen are still friends. She probably, I wonder why I'm not text her back. I've got to text her back and tell her some YouTube video I record. Which she'll be very proud of, because Nathaniel has really been wanting me to get out of this state and start recording again. Again, I am not sad. That's not it. I wish it was as simple as being sad, because then I could buy cake or something and feel happy, but it's really not that simple. And another question that I've been getting a lot is, are you pregnant? No, guys, there's a global pandemic going on, you know. Like, my dear friend Jody and Craig, they would have welcomed their sweet baby Mai, who's also my free baby. Like, I'm very excited for Mai. This is my first child, and I did not have to do anything. I didn't have to have no sex. I never put no hospital. God bless Mai. Mai's auntie baby. But I really and truly, hats off to Jody and Craig. I know I could not have gone through that. Remember, there's no oxygen. First of all, we live in a country where the healthcare system in Jamaica was already nothing to write home about. So you think I want to join the line now during the pandemic? Anything that I can do to prevent myself from having a baby right now, I'm doing that. Trust me, I'm not doing the fight over oxygen thing. What if I need a C-section, guys? It's not a responsible thing for me. I mean, if you're out there and you're pregnant and you and your partner are ready for this and you think you can handle this, my hat goes off to you. I know I cannot handle it. I cannot sign up for this at this time. I need to have a baby when the world is normal or semi-normal. I know myself. I cannot take stress. God bless Auntie Baby. Hi, my. Auntie love you forever. That's my first kid. And that's it for me. I can't. Wedding date. I could drop my wedding date, but I won't because I'm not inviting a lot of people. So if you know when my wedding date is, you're invited. Congratulations. Oh my God. If you know my wedding date, you're invited. If you don't know my wedding date, you're not invited and it's nothing personal. Zen would have given me a cuckoo number of persons to stay within, and right about now I'm wondering if I can cross off myself off the list for go look somebody, for go squeezing somebody else from my family because my dad is on my case. Oh my God, can't keep I wanna invite this person, can't keep I wanna invite that person. And Zen said 25 people, as in for both of us, like the 25 is or both combined numbers 25. Then yesterday he was dropping hints again because he saw a small wedding and he's like, see, 10 people. And if I have cut down the wedding to 10 people, not only would I be devastated, but all of the people that I would have so wonderfully invited already, I don't know what I would have do. I don't know what I would have do. But I am getting married soon. Soon is relative. Soon. There is a date. Soon. There is a date. But can't announce a date because yeah, and if we're friends and you're not invited, it doesn't mean that we're any less of friends. It means that Zen is just cruel. He wants a small wedding and he gave me a small amount of people, and honestly I'm hoping that some of my friends cut me off because the list some of my friends them cut me off and vex with me because I don't know what to do. And it's like every time I go back on my list trying to like take off somebody, I have to put on back somebody. It's stressful. out. So if you don't know my wedding date, you're not invited. Are you happy? Yes, I am. I have a lot of things that I used to pray for. I have them now. So gratitude is a must. I have a job that is not tearing up my hair. I live somewhere. I am away from certain people that I would have been spending the last 5 years trying to avoid. So giving thanks. When will you start trading with Dr. Dumper Truck? Listen, my friend Daniel 10, I would have known Daniel 10 in my warmer years of life. I would have known Daniel from like going to Immaculate. I know Daniel. And Mr. Daniel 10 is very, very hot, right? And he started like a training business. You can check him out on Instagram. I think his training name is, his handle is Trained Different or something like that. And his clients be looking good. But the only reason why I'm still thinking about it is I don't know if I physically want to be trained. I think I want to be Zoom trained. If Daniel is willing to accommodate that, then fine. But I'm still thinking about the inside the gym training because even though the pandemic isn't affecting me, I'm happy that I've never gotten COVID and I don't want to be a part of the list of people to get COVID. See again, are you finally pregnant? Who told y'all I was trying to be pregnant? Like, that's a no for me. Do I look nuts? Like, nah, bro. I'm good. We have 2 kids already, Rory and Kane. See, Rory asleep. God is good. Do Rory and your puppy play together? No, they do not. They do not. My puppy is very excitable. I think he really wants Rory to be his friend, but he's huge and I don't want him to hurt Rory. And then Rory is scared out of his mind, so they're not friends yet. We're working them into it. Updated skincare routine. Now, guys, my partnership with Future Aesthetics ended. As you would know, that's like high-end skincare stuff. Yes, I still have the products, but I was wondering when them finish, am I really going to spend the money and replenish them? Because they really did work for me, so I was really considering doing that. However, in the last 2 months or 3 months of using the products, I realized that they weren't working on my face. I realized my face was still drying out, my face was still doing the most, and I was wondering if it's because I had stopped doing the other things, which is like, drinking the cucumber juice, blah blah blah. Anyways, while at work one day, work being Devon House, I met one of the shop owners for Rev Jewelry, and she saw my skin and she's like, oh, you have eczema, I have the perfect thing for you. And I'm like, oh my god, another wild investment in eczema, and eczema never got work, and me have to spend all of the money on it. So fine. Went into her store, she would have sold me an African back soap, which is something I've used before, and I'm like, this thing ain't shit, it doesn't work. But that is a lie. It does work. What you need is a good moisturizer. So she sold me the black soap and a moisturizer, and this is literally my skin. And both those products cost less than 1,000 Jamaican dollars. My skin looks great, feels great, I feel great about myself. I don't have to add my skin to my list of insecurities anymore. So I am very happy about that. But yeah, you guys should check out Rev Jewelry at Devon House and try out their skincare stuff. Her moisturizer, I don't know what she's using. I'm sure it's like a shea butter base, but it smells great. It smells great, which, eczema stuff don't usually do because, we're allergic to fragrances, so the fragrance must be a natural one. It smells great. It's an easy step. It's a 2-step process, which is way shorter than the process that I had with the Future Aesthetics products. Future Aesthetics products was about 4 or 5 steps. This is 2-step, which is more up my alley, and my face looks way better. And $1,000. I have $1,000. I'm gonna buy some more. I don't moisturizer tomorrow because my moisturizer is just about done. But yeah, that's what's up. And let me see if I have any more questions before I get into like explaining what I think is really going on with me. Do you still talk to other YouTubers? That vape bad. I have no friend with on YouTube, but me no know. I don't have anything against anyone that's on YouTube. Again, as I said, you probably don't hear from me because I'm just preparing myself for another phase of my life, and like, it's just a lot to think about, and getting married isn't a joke, and there's a lot of things going on that I'm not going to disclose in this video because they'll be disclosed in other videos, and I don't want to spoil the surprises. So now let me get into a nice little testimony. I can't believe my first video back is going to be this long, but who watch it, and who is able to get something from it, you get something from it. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to not give my testimony because this video is long and it can really help somebody. Okay, so for the last let's say it says a year, but I don't know. I don't believe it says really a year. I've been really struggling with a lot of feelings that are associated with a specific incident that took place. Needless to say, this is something that I've been really sweeping underneath the carpet and I have not been addressing with myself. I've just been like, okay, cool, that happened. I feel affected and I'm moving on. But this has started to affect other parts of my life. So guys, I would have needed to do my driving test a little while back. And I was going to pull out of doing the driving test. No. Why would I pull out of doing the driving test after preparing for my driving test, studying, going to my driving lessons, everything? Why would I be pulling out of doing the driving test? I reached out to my friend Michaela Gonzalez, and I was like, Michaela, I feel very anxious about my driving test, and I want you to pray for me. Pray for me, but I really don't think I'm going, but still pray for me. Michaela's like, what do you mean you don't think you're going? I'm like, the anxiety that I'm feeling, it's very heavy, and I just don't think I'd be able to navigate that anxiety well in a test condition. So pray for me and I'll see what happens. And I also told my dad to pray for me. So Michaela would have prayed for me and she would have called me the next day to speak to me. And she was just like, Denille, while talking to the Lord about, you fighting your anxiety and, driving to the finish line of this test, he would have revealed to me that what you're feeling right now has nothing to do with your driving skills at all. So what is it that is really making you anxious? And I'm just like, that's just so funny. Like, and I was just like, yes, it does have something to do with my driving skills. I'm just worried about, how I'm going to perform on the test. And she's like, are you sure? Because, the Lord revealed to me that this is something deeper than that. And I was just like, okay, fine. This means I'm going to have to, like, dig deep or whatever. And the truth is, the reason why I didn't want to go and do my driving test is because I kept thinking about, like, failing in front of a lot of people and, like, being ridiculed for failing. And I'm like, I guess maybe that's it. Maybe I'm like afraid of failing in front of like an audience. And she was just like, that's interesting. And where would that have come from? And that comes back to the incident. And I feel like this is my first time talking about the incident in, I don't even want to say in a public way, because I really haven't spoken about how I felt about it with even Zen or anything. But yeah, so maybe a year ago, almost a year ago. Netanya says almost a year, so I'm gonna go with Netanya's date. Something would have transpired on Twitter.com with everyone being ashamed of a response that I gave to a prominent corporate company's ad. Everyone thought that I was being malicious or rude or just aggressive towards the person. And people are just like, oh my god, that's how influencers are. And she wanted one of her friends to get the gig, when really what I will say is that perhaps my delivery was poor. How I communicated how I felt was poor. But the truth is, I really commented on that from a marketing perspective. A lot of you guys see me as an influencer and YouTuber. I don't see myself as any of those things. I see myself as a marketing professional, because marketing is what I would have spent the sensible years of my life applying myself in and working very hard in this field. I see myself as my actual profession, but many people don't see me as that. So everyone thought it was me trying to throw jobs on the talent. That wasn't it. I feel like you put people in that type of position to be ridiculed, and I feel like people probably thought I was ridiculing her as well, which I really do apologize for. I would never attack strangers. That's not it. And if I was really attacking a stranger, it would really be the agency. I was really, really, really very disappointed in the quality of that ad. And everyone, would have yelled at me, started to talk to me about, would have said, why would a fat person who's trying to lose weight comment on a fast food ad? And I'm just like, okay. And it turned into like a attack on me for quite a few days. And again, not saying that I don't understand the frustrations of everyone or whatever, but that would have really affected how I put myself out there and stuff like that. And not immediately so, because I would have gone to appearances after, and people would be constantly asking me about it, and it really made me feel so more exhausted than I was already exhausted with the situation. Because remember, you already feel some sort of way that everybody on the internet is ripping you up, but it takes it a step further when you go outside, everybody's asking you about it. And when I would have spoken to Michaela about this, she was just like, then you need to like just do a video, talk to the camera about it, and just release that. If humans make mistakes, which is something that I kind of hold against myself. I really do hold mistakes against myself. I don't expect myself to make certain mistakes, because I hold myself to very high standards. And I think that because of a combination of all of that, it really has affected how I put myself out there, which means from that point onwards, I haven't been able to like be very consistent on YouTube, because I don't want to be consistently seen. It kind of affected how I post on social media. I don't want to post because I don't want anybody to see me, and it's a constant reminder of what would have happened and whatever. And Rushcam, when I spoke to him about it, he was just like, things seem way bigger when you're in it. It's a big deal to you because it happened to you, but nobody cares. And to think that something like that, affecting me in the social space and not wanting me to put videos out there or like be seen, it really affected me in terms of doing like my driving test as well. And like I would have had this revelation 24 hours before my driving test, and I was just like, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna actually attempt to go to this driving test and go fail because my mind is all about the place now trying to figure this out? Anyways, long story shortened, I did the driving test, I passed my driving test, and I picked up my license in a couple of days. So yeah, I'm trying to just find ways to, you know, be at peace with what happened and just get over what happened. Yeah, be at peace with what happened and just try to find ways to get over it. At the end of the day, people always make mistakes. Some people always hold you accountable for that, and some people always want to make you feel smaller for that, but that's really not my burden to bear. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that. And I think that a lot of times I think that we look at things that are happening to us on the surface when they're really deeper. I think the lesson here is really to forgive yourself. The lesson here is, you know, a good relationship with God can lead to so much clarity. Always pray before you make big decisions or take big steps. And yeah, I guess another good lesson is, you know, having good friends around you that can always, you know, prop you up. So thanks to Roshane and Michaela and Netanya for, you know, propping me up during this time when people probably feel like, oh, I'm just not interested in YouTube anymore. But it's really so much deeper than that. And to be going through all of that, and as I said, getting married is very serious. It's a serious phase of my life that I'm going into. It's more than just having a wedding. You know what I'm saying? And so my mind is on that. And there's other good things that are coming up that my mind is on. Can't disclose those things because there's gonna be a vlog. So yes, y'all can take a guess what you think the good thing is. I'll have a vlog out about that maybe in like 2-3 weeks. Yeah, 3 weeks max. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching my very long, probably 10 people make it to the end of this video, but I hope that I make an impact on the 10 people that made it to the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys, and thank you for checking in on me while I wasn't here. Many of you guys would have sent me direct messages and stuff, and I appreciate that because I didn't think anybody would miss me or even care. So thank you for caring. Go ahead and like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Lots more to come.